Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I have not done profile reviews in such a long time. That's why today I'm joined with a special guest, Miss Kyla.
Hey.
And today, not only am I gonna rate your profiles, but she's gonna rate your profiles from an objective female lens.
Yes.
Now, one thing about you, Kyla, is that you told me you've never used online dating before.
I've never used online dating before.
No Tinder, no Bumble, no Hinge, no Raya.
None of that.
Just Instagram.
A little something like that.
A little something? It doesn't go down in the DM?
I mean, people say what they have to say, but
Yeah.
and then I go look and I'm like, yeah, aww.
Okay, so we're going to see about that, because one thing I noticed about Kyla is that you have a critical eye.
I do.
And so I think that will be very useful for the guys.
Like constructive criticism. I'm not going to be too mean, but I'm real with it because I do know people who are on the apps. I myself know what I'm looking for, so I know what the girl is like.
Gotcha. And so speaking of that, you have friends who use online dating.
Yes, I do.
Do they usually go through and just roast guys or send screenshots of their profile in the group chat?
Yeah, it's always the same thing. So I'm interested to see if the people we're going to talk about today have the things that me and my friends talk about the most.
All right, I guess y'all are gonna have to stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, so if you guys don't know, we actually sent out a video and a lot of you guys replied to it. However, I had to pick the ones in which I felt like, you know, we can give back the most critique. And a lot of you guys come from all over the world. This is not just America. So up first, we're actually gonna start off with dating apps. Be it Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, I guess we're gonna see. And up first, we have Mr. Porch Goose. Interesting name. So,
And I haven't seen any of this yet. So this is the first time I'm seeing any of these live review.
live review. Let's see.
Okay.
So, Mr. Nevermore.
Mr. Nevermore here.
Okay. First picture.
Okay.
Second. All right. So, all right, let's read his profile. Just message me first. Don't be shy. 6 foot Charlotte. My passion is taking road trips and seductively whispering Russian in your ear. Strengths: being dominant, carrying groceries, great cuddler. Weaknesses: cute smiles, loyalty, and intelligence. So, first question for you, Kyla. I mean, would you swipe right on Mr. Nevermore?
Well, it would take me, I would be a little confused with the whole short term, open to long, because I would rather you just be upfront. If you're just looking for a little flingy fling, then just say that. And then it says monogamy too. Okay, so what is your goal here? Open to long? Like, oh, maybe if you're good enough, maybe I'll keep you around. I wouldn't swipe because I don't have time for that. I know what I'm looking for.
So what if he said short term only?
Well, then I wouldn't swipe because that's not into my thing. But there are people on the app that want that. So that's not necessarily a problem because some people are looking for that. So I appreciate the openness. I would rather you be upfront and say, I'm just looking for a little short term, little fun, little fling, if that's truly just what you want.
Yeah. Have you noticed that guys lie about what they really want?
They want to get to the end goal and we know what that end goal is. And once they've got it, they're like, thank you. But I appreciate people who are upfront. Just say what you're looking for.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And there's so many girls who are looking for the same thing. So just be upfront. So for that, I don't like the open, it's whatever. Just stick with you want short form, but whatever. Okay, let's Nevermore sending me being your name. Is that supposed to be his first name?
I guess that's his name. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never heard the name Nevermore, but I guess it does exist, huh?
He said he's Russian, so I'm not gonna bounce him. But the name is sending me just a little bit, but okay.
Now, I'm not going to mention it just yet, but I'm noticing the way he's editing his pictures, he's actually using a AI platform, and I know exactly.
Really?
Yeah. So that's my first critique here is that, bro, you look a little too fake, and I know exactly what you're using. You're using Facetune, the lighting of the AI lighting effect, which is kind of giving off this perception right here.
Okay, yeah, it looks, but he does look very airbrushed. Yeah. He's giving very sultry. His faces in all these pics I've seen are giving exactly what it is. He's looking for short term. He's not giving husband or a long-term boyfriend in any regard, but okay.
How would he give long term? Like, would he change?
Smile wouldn't hurt the hose. Like, geez.
Yeah, he's smoldering a little too much.
A little smolder too much, but I see what he did. He wanted to show the abs. The body's eating. He wanted to show it off. You wanted to give ski mask. A little WN over here. Okay.
Yeah. How old is he? 26, actually. Wow. Okay.
Because I said WN. He's a little white.
Yeah.
A little Russian something. Okay.
What is your type, Kyla? Like,
my type?
Yeah. What's your type? What do you like? Because, like, maybe subconsciously, obviously, we're being as objective as possible here.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I don't mind a white boy. I don't mind anything. Race-wise, I don't mind so much. I just like authenticity. And sometimes when I see a white boy and then he says he's Russian, it's just not giving that this would be authentically him. I'm from Detroit originally, and that's kind of what I feel like he's trying to give a little West Side, East Side situation when he's Russian. I don't know. It's just
now,
smolder.
Yeah. I never mentioned how old are you? So
I'm 23.
23, okay.
Yes, 24 like next month. So I guess we'll just say 24.
Basically 24, okay. So how do you feel about guys with Androids? Is that like a disqualifier?
That's actually a really good note. I hate to be that girl who says you can't have an Android, but you really can't have an Android. I really don't like it. I mean, if a guy is good enough for like everything else, then I'll let it slide. But those green bubbles is gonna be a bit of a struggle because I'm a texter. Yeah, I really like a good little text. So.
You know, Android, they've actually came out with it's still green text, but it messages just like iPhone.
Aw, yes, it has little bubbles and stuff, but
you can't FaceTime though.
You can't FaceTime, and I just feel like the pictures aren't hitting on anything, hence why he's maybe pulling out this little AI situation. I can always tell when a picture's from a Google. Or like an Android. I don't care how fancy the Android phone is, you can always tell when it's an Android phone.
Yeah, gotcha. So
that picture is actually really nice.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, it shows his like facial structure. Like he has a solid face, smoldering eyes, nice cheekbones, nice hair. Like he's a very handsome guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a bad looking guy, Nevermore. I just think you need higher quality pictures. You need to curate your style a little bit better. Like you're wearing a hoodie and this is a mirror pic. And you're leading with a mirror pic. I never recommend that.
Yeah, maybe that one could have been led with.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah, and what's going on here, you know, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and two mirror pics, one shirtless too. I mean, he's on Tinder too, so
okay.
I think this profile could work if you are only looking for something short term, but I think on any other dating app, be it Hinge or Bumble, like this wouldn't fly.
That's true. Yeah. This is what it is. And let's go through his the words in this thing. Seductively whispering Russian in your ear. I'm sorry, but if there's any language on the face of this planet that's not seductive to me, it's Russian. In fact, I'd be scared and I'd be spooked. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear.
It would be different if it was Spanish, you know, like the French, sexy language, Spanish, you know?
Italian, but just because you're a little bilingual baddie doesn't mean it needs to be led with and you're about me. I got the gist. You said you speak English and Russian down below in the essentials. We got it. You don't have to include seductively whispering. That would actually scare me. I'm not going to lie.
Wow. Okay. So you might want to remove that from your bio.
And 6 foot. Are you really 6 foot? Because I feel like when they put 6 foot, they're low key 5'9". So just be real with it, because she's going to see you in person eventually.
I was going to say 5'10", 5'10", 5'11", maybe.
Just put it.
Coming from experience, you know?
Just put the real T in there.
Gotcha.
6 foot. As soon as I see that, I roll my eyes. Like, yeah, okay. Unless you say 6'5", where I know you might just be that. Mm-hmm. If I see 6 foot, 6'1", I'm just going to automatically assume you're actually 5'10".
Now, you're what, 5'4"?
Yeah, I'm like 5'4".
Does the guy have to be 6 foot?
I would prefer.
Preference.
But if you
can make exceptions here and there.
Clicking on all the other things, we can make exceptions. But I would rather you just be honest, because if I'm going to see you in person, the least you could do is just be upfront. Because I've met some people that told me they were a certain height. I see them in person, I'm like, yeah, you're literally 5'8". Mm-hmm. What are you on about? Yeah, now you're looking stupid.
Yeah, gotcha. So what would you rate this out of 10? I know you don't have a good measure of like what a 10 is, but like.
I mean, I know in my mind what a 10 would be.
Yeah.
I would say he's a 7 because his profile gives exactly what his looking for described short term. Like, let's ignore the open to long. You're 26, looking for short term. Your pictures and stuff give just that. You don't give too much about yourself. I don't know anything about you. Your description doesn't describe work, nothing. You are literally just here for a good time. So, yeah, a girl would think you're cute. I think you're a good looking guy. So I would say 7.
She said 7. Based on what I know, I would say a 5 to a 4. Yeah.
Maybe I'm being too kind.
Like I said, you don't know what good really is. Maybe
true. Maybe when we keep going,
I gotta show you.
We'll revisit. We'll revisit.
All right, let's go to the next one. We got Mr. King Kyle.
Mimicking King Kylie. Okay, pop off.
King Kylie, who's that?
That's what Kylie Jenner used to be called. King Kylie.
Oh, I never even heard of that. All right, so this is Hinge. We'll kind of take a play through it. First picture.
Okay, one thing I'll never do is look at another woman after we match. Okay. 22 from Memphis, Tennessee. First pick is Jum. Body's T.
Second pick.
Oh, that's the second pick. First round. One thing you can do is laugh me out my you know what. So actually, he's making me kiki a little bit. Okay, your ex isn't alive. First round on me if your ex isn't alive is actually super funny. Okay.
So one thing we teach for the guys with prompts is that you actually want to evoke positive emotion, just kind of like how you're doing right now. So I would say so far the prompts are good. I can tell that he took some of these prompts from some of our lessons and friends of mine too. So.
Okay, so this is not original. Got it. See, beats me.
Yeah. All right, this picture, I mean, is...
Oh, wait, let me see the picture again. Yeah, that's not... He just thought the vibe ate, but, like, I'm getting nothing out of this picture.
Yeah, like, what's happening? Where are you?
I don't get to see you. I don't get to see nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steak is best medium rare. Okay.
What do you eat your steak? Well done?
Boy. I think that was a racially charged joke. I'm joking. No, I have mine's medium. Medium rare is a bit much because that's kind of giving rare a little bit. But
medium's cool. I like medium.
Medium's cool. What'd you eat your steak at?
Medium. I used to be a medium well guy. Not gonna lie, but I've matured over time.
You've established yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, the selfie. Oh wait, let me see the dog thing again. Are you a dog person? Because he showed his little doggy.
Beagle, yeah. So let's go back to the front. I mean, you see this first picture in your face.
This is the first pic.
First picture, like, are we swiping right?
No, because why is he looking like up like that? The first pic should be, it's like first impressions, right? So the first pic should lead with like who you are. Say you have a business, say you have a 9-to-5 type of job. Okay, I would love to see you in a little suit moment or something like that. Like something looking very like established man, because his leading profile made it seem like he was looking for longevity.
Yeah.
At 22. Neither here nor there, but he's looking for longevity. So I would say lead with something that really describes you. This is like a gym mirror pic. I appreciate it's not at least shirtless, but
yeah. Looks like he's just going to class or something. Like he's in college, dressed, going to class, walking across campus, stopped, took a piss real quick, then snapped a picture. You know, like it's not a whole lot of leverage in this man.
Not
like
a lot of leverage at all. Because the other pic, he had another pic like that was like, I think 3-4 pictures down that actually was a nice selfie that he could have let with.
Mm-hmm. Where is it at?
Dang, it's so far down.
Yeah.
Like that leads with like, yeah, you have a nice face. Yeah. Lead with that.
Yeah, if I had to, I still don't like this picture, but if I had to pick, you're much better leading with that one.
Yeah, it's not my favorite because what is he like twiddling his hair?
Yeah, you know how guys, they twist their hair.
Oh, yeah, no. We could get you a good little selfie, but I would lead with that. The body's tea though.
Yeah, I say more pictures like this. Like this is...
It's chill.
Solid, it's chill. It's like a candid moment. One thing I'll talk about too, you ever heard of it, the female gaze?
No.
So,
gaze.
like the female viewpoint, like what women find attractive.
What do they find attractive? Tell me.
Oh, this is a whole lesson. But for example, what we don't want to do is gym mirror pictures, because unless she's a gym girl and she's heavily into like bodybuilding culture, which most women are not, likely she's not going to find this appealing whatsoever, because you can indirectly show off your body through other means without directly showing like a mirror picture.
Oh, okay. That's true. Like, but how would someone indirectly show their body?
Yeah.
Like a pool or something like this?
Pool, at the beach, or you're wearing a shirt and, you know, the arms fit nice. Like, you can look at me and tell that I work out. Hopefully, maybe. Maybe. Just a little bit. And so, like, I don't have to take, like, a shirtless mirror gym picture post-workout in order to show that.
I got you.
You know?
That's true. Lead a little bit to the imagination.
Yeah. But I would say his prompts are pretty solid.
They're funny.
This picture is confusing, as we mentioned. Like, you need to be showing your face, or at least be in an environment where it's like recognizable. It's cool.
At least, like, oh, you're in front of the Eiffel Tower or something, which shows you travel, like something. But maybe this is just, I think he said he was from Memphis, something back home in Memphis that the girlies is not going to know nothing about.
Yeah. Speaking of travel, I know you travel quite a bit.
I love to travel.
How many countries you been to?
Oh, God.
Over like 6, 7?
Yeah, definitely over 6 or 7.
Gotcha. So, like, would you want your guy to be well traveled too? Like, what if you came across a guy who's never been anywhere? Is that like turn off, or you want a guy who's well traveled and experienced?
It's not a turn off, obviously. I would rather someone who's had experiences on their own, and I've had my experiences, and then we can start to share experiences together. But I understand that everybody has different lots in life. Maybe they've been in school a long time, or maybe they weren't raised around a lot of travel. My mom put a big emphasis on traveling since I've been a little girl, hence why we ended up moving here to Florida, because I vacationed here so much. So it's not a make or break situation, but I would rather it. It's a nice thing because it makes you well-rounded. I really do think so.
Gotcha. And last thing with the dog stuff, we are going to show your dog. Ideally, I think it's best if you're in the picture also.
That's a good, true. Like, hold it, cuddle it, hold it. Makes you look so like. Women are such a sucker for, like, when you're holding a baby, when you're holding a dog, a kitten, a puppy. It gives capable man, and it would be cute if you're holding your little puppy, giving it kisses, because it's like, oh, he's so sweet.
Yeah, so we call those comfort pictures.
Comfort pics.
Yeah, it shows you in a softer light, but it signals in a subconscious sense, like a sense of comfort to the woman who's on the other side of the screen. It shows that you're, like, kind of what you said.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah. All right, so what would we rate his profile?
Okay, well, him making me laugh was actually pretty nice, even if it was fake. See, it doesn't help that I'm not on these apps, because I don't know if they always are funny like this. But his little prompts were actually they made me kiki a little bit. So I don't like the first picture. I would have him change the first picture. And if he did that, he would be... Can you go first?
No, I can't go for you. You have to give your whatever it is. Do you think it was better or worse than the last one?
Well, I definitely feel comfortable leaving my drink around this one, for sure. He seems very kind. He seems like a kind guy.
Yeah.
The other guy seems like a menace, so I would be afraid. So for that reason, I should have made his score lower. This guy, let's give him a 7 too.
7? Okay,
I might bump down.
You being generous.
Because he seems sweet, and I like sweet people. I don't like when people seem so hard and rugged.
Yeah.
But actually, only because he made me laugh. See what I told you? Like, if someone makes you laugh, it goes far.
Yeah.
I don't like that pic. Please take that pic out if that's the only thing you get from this.
Do you think a guy can override a lack of physical attraction and create that attraction through humor?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If a guy is funny enough and kind enough and makes someone feel comforted, yeah, he can override not being a 10. Because I find that people who are like a 10 are some of the driest personality people you can probably ever meet, because they led their whole life with being attractive.
Fair enough. Sometimes. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
I would say solid 4 out of 10. Yeah, 4. But subpar, below average, not that good. could use improvement.
So, okay, should 5 be... Okay, give me a range for what this 1 to 10 is. 5 is what?
5 is like average. Like it's not great. It's not horrible. Like you kind of just blend in. Anything less than a 5 means you have qualities about your profile that would disqualify you in some type of way. So I think if you were to see his profile, like you wouldn't even consider looking at her, like you would left.
So, okay, let me give a 5 then in that case. If 5 is average, this profile was average.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nothing to really strike my eye.
Now we got Mr. Conan. First picture, we got this right here.
Okay.
I mean, off rip, not horrible. I prefer him to show his full face instead of the side profile, but let's see how it goes. I don't have any funny or punchy intro.
Well, that's when I swipe.
Boom. Swipe left.
You better come up with something. You better chat GPT a little funny something because that would get you swiped. But okay, go on.
I'm looking for fun casual dates and a long-term relationship.
Okay.
Ski mask.
Oh my God.
He's going go-karting. Okay. But still.
Boy, if you trying to act... Okay, one of my pet peeves is actually when a man tries to look hard in street and hood when they're not. You were go-karting. Please be for real, this was not needed.
Yeah.
But he loved it because he put on this little thing and he felt like a little rapper. And he was like, ooh, this is about to make the cut. But
yeah. I mean, you don't like hood guys? If they're actually...
That's been my newest type, my fatal flaw. A little dreaded. Oh.
Pookie and Ray Ray.
Literally. But I don't like... Okay, but what I'm saying is people who are like actually hood though.
Yeah.
They stand on something. This boy is go-karting. Please be for real.
Hey, what if he's actually hood? He might really be that guy.
Yeah. Wait, what was his words before this though? Because I got distracted by this.
He's scrolling up.
Okay, my interests part. Exploring new cities. I love R&B, so that would be interesting to me. I love a man. You said you love BBQ. Can you barbecue? Because that might get you, like, I might swipe on that. Because I love to eat, but I love barbecue food. But okay, let's go.
Can you grill?
Boy, I'm leaving that to the men. I'm cooking the sides in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm happiest when I'm at my best. Yeah, these prompts are horrible.
Oh, languages. How do you know Arabic and German? That's interesting. You could have led with that in your little intro about yourself. If this is true, if you're truly fluent, that's very intriguing.
Do you think that's cap?
It gotta be, because you would have led with that if that was true. Okay.
Arabic, German, and English, that's crazy.
Very random languages, but okay. It would eat if you do.
Yeah.
Together we could. I don't even know what, to be honest. I'm just bored. Oh.
Yeah.
You're boring me. How about that? That's a nice selfie, though. You could have led with that.
Yeah, this is a nice picture, too, but you're kind of showcasing your personality through these prompts here, and I think that will be the disqualifying factor here.
It would be, because the pictures aren't bad, but you're getting disqualified because their prompts are so boring. Nice pick, though, because why did you do the side face one for the first one when you could have led with that? And you see the muscles through the shirt. Exactly. Like you were mentioning, like you can show physique without a gym pick, and you see the arms there.
Mm-hmm.
Gold
so
chain,
I definitely should have led with
watch.
that one. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. This mirror pick and gym pick. Okay. So he's a fit guy.
He's from Lagos.
Deprecian.
You're from Nigeria? There's a lot of layers to you.
Yeah. I don't even know where that city is at.
I don't know where Deprecian is, but it says from Lagos. And if you're actually born from, I swear to you, if you're not from Africa, like born and raised, and you put that, you're lame. Mm-hmm. But if you are from Africa, why wouldn't you lead with that? And you're like, I'm from Africa, now living here. I speak all these languages. You're a very multifaceted, interesting person, if that's true. Mm-hmm. Something about that tells me that he got that off of like 23andMe, and he's like leading with that now.
Mm-hmm. In that case, I should lead with it too, huh?
Me too. Should I go ahead and make a profile and say I'm from Africa?
Right. Also with you, like I think we should keep the glasses off. Yeah, I think you look better with it off. Some of these pictures you got it on.
True.
Yeah. So So yeah, not the worst of pictures, but you led with the worst ones possible. Like that's always like surprising to me. You got decent pictures like as the fourth, fifth one, but the second and first one are like just horrible.
That's crazy because it got better with time, but I would have already been swiped.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have even got to see the nice pictures towards the bottom. Because
Exactly.
you led with the wackest of the ones. The go-karting one has got to be the first one to go. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
That really did.
Gotcha. So based on what we've seen, I mean, what'd you rate this one? Shoot. I know it's been tough so far.
See what I said about like personality is what takes me the most. There's so many beautiful people in this world, but personality is what captivates me. And he led with nothing. So this is like a 3.
3? Okay. Wow.
Like he really pissed me off. I don't even know. I'm just bored. Okay, well, swipe. Well, what are you here for? Come up with a little something. True. Together we could. He could have said so many cute things of like what he would love to do with his future boo. But he didn't. He said that. So swipe.
I don't even know what to be honest. I'm just bored. Yeah, so I would say like a 4.5, below average. It could be improved a lot. I think with those changes, it could be a 6. But still got some work to do, man. Yeah. So if you're enjoying this information and you're ready to take your dating game to the next level, let's work together one-on-one. My Digital Romeo coaching program is where I help guys fully master online dating by refining their online image and crafting the perfect profiles. But not only that, I'll teach you advanced texting techniques and even optimize your Instagram to attract women effortlessly. So you're gonna get help not only in the things that we covered in this video, but also I'm gonna give you personalized feedback tailored to your unique situation. So if you're tired of guessing what works and you're ready to expedite your dating results, click the link down below to apply. Now, let's get back to the content. All right, up next we got Gerald. All right, you see his first one? Quarter life crisis looks like well-traveled.
Okay.
Guy. It's going fast. Second one.
What is he, Filipino or something? Maybe.
Yeah, some type of Asian.
The Microsoft Teams ringtone. Okay. Haha.
So far, noticing his pictures are like pretty good. Together we could.
Wait, what is his little? He's going fast in his little screen recording.
Yeah.
Travel the world once a quarter.
And Asia towards pending.
Okay.
Talking your language or not?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, a little flash kitchen picture. And that one right there.
He didn't have any word. There's no words to go along with this stuff. Like more about him.
They can put it, but
okay, he's in finance. There we go.
Is that what it said? Yeah, man in finance.
So he's looking for.
Or that might be a meme actually. It might be true, but it might be a meme.
I would hope that he's not just talking about, I'm looking for a man in finance.
Yeah.
I would hope he's truly a man in finance, which backs up the fact he's able to travel so much, because he's saying he wants to travel once a quarter. Okay, baby, but on what budget? I mean, in finance might be able to accomplish that. The first pick, body's T. The arms are going crazy.
Only thing I don't like about the first pick is that his hand is covering up like half his face.
That's for the men. That's like a cool little pick for the men.
Yeah.
But let me see your face.
I didn't even realize he was doing. I thought he was like licking his fingers.
He could be.
Yeah, I can't even tell.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing one of these, and then it backs up because it says a quarter life crisis looks like, and what, you on the beach having a good time? That doesn't look like a crisis to me. So
my recommendation is lead with your face and body for the first picture, not just your body. I like his style so far. No, so
because is this the only face picture we really have?
Is it actually? Let's see. That's the side.
Okay, that one's but glasses.
Yeah, sunglasses. Kind of this one. And then half his face is covered up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
It's 28. Okay.
Yeah, definitely got to show more of the face in these. Like, these pictures aren't horrible by any means, but I think you can show more of your face. And it seems like you're leading with like a travel sort of archetype, which I think could attract women who like to travel, frankly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think this might be one of the better ones we've seen so far.
I feel like he's a mixture of like cool, but he also seems like a nice guy. He doesn't seem like a menace. He seems pretty nice. But more of the face, yeah. I appreciate like once in the mix of all your pictures, just one selfie at least.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to see what your face looks like. Because that's what I'm going to be seeing at a date or whatever else. So I want to see what your face looks like.
So face or body, like, which one's more important, you think?
Can we have both? Oh, like if I was looking for a guy, what matters the most?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like looks are fleeting, so I would say face, like over body, because you could eat a few extra meals and blow up for all I know.
Yeah.
You could have a crisis that, I don't know, like I would rather your face eat because your face is going to stick around the longest.
Gotcha, okay. So
over a body.
So you prefer a guy who has an attractive face, and let's say he's skinny or overweight, versus a guy who's muscular, in shape, ripped, but unattractive, like average to below average.
Yeah, because you could stop going to the gym tomorrow, and now I'm out here looking stupid.
Yeah.
So no, I would rather you have a pretty face, because I got to think about these genes. I want kids. I need these kids to be hitting on something, and the body's not gonna cut it. I need your face to be nice. Yeah.
Gotcha. You know, that's actually part of science called evolutionary psychology, where a part of mate choice obviously is from the fact that women want attractive, healthy children. So
exactly. So when I look at people's pictures, like guys, I definitely think, I know it's a bit far-fetched, but I do think like, how would we mesh together kid-wise? Mm-hmm. And if your pics are looking like a menace, like that first guy, that Russian, it's like, you look like you'll leave me while I'm pregnant. I don't want you.
There you go. There you go.
But that's just me. It's just me.
All right, so now we're going to do some Instagrams. Now, Instagram is unique because obviously it's not a dating app, but what we're going to do here is kind of just do initial impressions. Let's say if you were to come from a dating app, what would be that initial impression of the guy? Would it increase his attractiveness, or would it like lower it, basically?
I like that. Okay.
I rate this one 10 out of 10. It's all right. All right, so first we got Mr. Siddharth. I'm calling him Sid. And yeah, so taking a look at his page, what type of vibe are we getting here?
Okay. Is he in India? Like, where is this guy from?
Let's see.
Yeah, Indian. Jaipur. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he's traveling or what, but yeah, it might be a third world country.
I think he's in India.
Yeah.
Let me see what his music sounds like, because I swear if you sound crazy.
All right, moment of truth.
ये रूह भी मेरी, ये जिस्म भी मेरा, उतना मेरा नहीं, जितना हुआ तेरा.
So, like, I coming from a music background, tone is all right, but some of those high notes could have been pitched a little bit better.
A little bit, but it doesn't sound bad. I expected it to sound a little worse. So this is decent.
I'm getting like musician, archetype artist. Obviously, he sings. I think
from the top of his profile, it says it has the Indian flag to Germany. So I'm going to presume that you live in Germany. And if you're now trying to match with girls in Germany, leading with this might not be what you want to do if you no longer live in India.
Yeah.
Because this is giving someone who lives in India. And if you do live in Germany, then I would say change it up a bit. That's just me making an assumption based on what your bio says, though.
Yeah, it seems like he does live in India. I think...
Yeah, it does seem like he lives in India.
I think some of the posts are good, but...
What are the years behind these pictures?
2024.
Okay, so it's not that long ago. November.
Like, a lot of these posts are like really just low quality. Like, it's... The quality is like Android third world. You know?
It's definitely giving Android. It's giving random photos. But I see you trying to stun on them a little bit.
Yeah, like some of these aren't bad.
Yeah, you know, an evening in leg, great place, great people. I really don't like hashtags. I'm sorry. That actually will put me off.
No hashtags.
It's just some.
Yeah,
there's such niche things that girls care about, and I would say hashtags are one of them.
Gotcha.
Like when they just have like hashtag viral, hashtag trending. It's like, boy.
Yeah, it's like, are we in 2016, 2017?
Please,
Yeah.
and you're not trying to become necessarily viral. Like, you have 300 followers. Just post the things for the people you know.
Speaking about followers, like, does follower count matter or ratios?
I would rather a man with no social media. Please.
That's what every woman says, but I don't believe it.
It's true.
I don't believe it.
Because men always do something embarrassing. I'm sorry. They really know how to be embarrassing. They really do. And you might feel that way about women. Like, they post things that are just like, ugh. And for me, I would rather, like, my family is going to be looking at your page, my friends. You don't want to be cooked in the group chat. I would rather you have no social media.
Yeah. I think women would rather have a guy with no social media after they have met him, in my opinion. That's what I've seen. But, like, initially, like...
Yeah, I guess I like to do a little investigating first.
Yeah.
Because you can only tell me so much. And I do like when a guy has a profile where I can see some stuff. But I also like when they're not very active. So if you have a social media, you can post every, not even quarter, every, like, once a year. You post a little update on what's going on and keep it pushing. Leave the little photo dumps to the girlies.
I'm not sure if I would take her advice, guys, but... Take that as you will.
Take that as you will. But that's what the girlies be saying.
They want a man not on social media.
I like mysterious men.
You know what's funny is, like, girls always ask for a guy's Instagram. Like, always. You meet her in person, like, they'll ask for your Instagram. Dating apps, they always ask for Instagram. You know, so...
Yeah.
That too.
Okay, you're right. When I meet someone, I do like them to have an Instagram so I can do a little vetting, but I don't like a man who's overly active on Instagram. So you can, I'm just joking. You can have an Instagram, but like people who are posting like they're trying to become poppin' famous, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
What if he's making money from it though? Like,
but you're different. This is your job.
you guys are to me.
I'm talking the average civilian in the streets. Just leave it alone. Work on your finance job. I love a man who just has a stable little something going. You don't gotta do all that.
All right, up next we got Mr. Damian. Now, off rip, this profile picture is a bit interesting. Like his facial expression, right? It looks
I would
like
be
concerned.
Spooked. Yeah, I would be scared.
Yeah.
Where's this man from? Why do you keep finding all these people from all over the place?
I don't know. These guys who messaged me, where is he from? I don't even know.
San Juan? Is he Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he might be. Or maybe he visited and traveled. But yeah, you think...
Something about him's giving Indian too. Oh, Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Oh, it's right down the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Brandon.
Yeah, he might be in Florida.
He might be.
Yeah,
Maybe he's Puerto Rican living in Florida, but he's not leading with that. He's giving from a faraway land in these pictures.
Why is that? The quality, the way he looks, the way he dress.
Yeah, it's giving Android. It's giving... I don't know. It's just not hitting on anything. It's nothing to make me want to stick around for more.
Gotcha. I think it's like these are like decent.
That's all right. Yeah.
I mean, it looks a little bit sad, but
yeah, that one. You look so depressed. I don't know. Tighten up. Smile more. I don't know.
I think he just needs to work on his facial expressions, and like every picture is like either sad, angry.
Because his face is not bad.
Confused.
He could really lead with something nice. He's a vegan. That's maybe why he's looking a little sad.
Yeah.
He needs some meat.
Yeah. It's chefing. Check out.
I love to see the bubbles. Okay. Hit up Sprouts.
It looks like he cooks. He's chefing it out. He might be vegan.
He's definitely vegan.
Yeah.
He was grubbing. The plate's not going nowhere.
Would a vegan man be a deal breaker for...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about all this, that, the third is not a deal breaker. Being a vegan for me is a deal breaker. I feel like someone with a vegan lifestyle should find someone who's also vegan.
Also vegan, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not trying to cook vegan meals at home and make me a little meat on the side. Vegan's very extreme to me anyway. The fact you can't have honey, butter,
Oh yeah,
That's a bit
maybe
much.
vegetarian.
Vegetarian, maybe we could link, but vegan's very extreme.
Oh yeah, alkaline vegan. Boom.
Alkaline vegan.
Yeah. Wellness enthusiast. I think we need to get more of that on
He's
here.
running.
Yeah,
He's
like
vegan. He's a runner. He's into his body. And health, anyway.
this is literally like taking with a toaster. It's like pixelated. And this is super low quality.
Quality's insane.
Yeah.
That was insane one. That was definitely giving somebody's granny's Android, not even like a new one, an old one.
So quality, facial expressions, and more volume. Like we need a little bit more on here.
Yeah, because I wish you could zoom in on the profile picture. Is there a way to do that? Yeah.
Yes, I can.
He looks pissed off with the world. That's not going to get you anywhere.
I'm not that happy. Also, like the hair, I think you should cut it. Like, it looks like a Jerry curl.
It does look like a Jerry curl. It looks like he'll leave like a grease stain on my couch.
Yeah, like I think you'll look better with like a lower cut.
I love a low cut. I don't like long hair, so that's just me being partial. I love when they have a nice low cut hairstyle.
Yeah.
Let me have the long hair. Yeah. But yeah, that was a little frizzy. Regardless, I know some people want like a man bun or what have you, and he has a man bun in the second one. It doesn't look bad there, but in the profile, it looks like he could use a little product. Don't have it all frizzy in your profile picture. Like, you're leading with that.
Exactly.
Everything else is okay because he has a slicked back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got. Bro, this account's private. Why would you send your account and it's private? I literally checked this and it was public a few days ago.
Oh, he was a little something. He likes to
Like, what are you hiding from?
engineering.
The thing about private accounts is that you're undiscoverable. You don't show up on the explore page. People are less likely to respond to your message.
That's true.
Like, it's just,
Yeah,
it's not
if you're on
ideal.
the profile apps, like, yeah, and you put your little Instagram and the thingy, yeah, I would want to go do some investigation. And
even
nothing there.
So they don't know what you do, right? I didn't explain that, but she does social media too in her own way. But you have a personal page,
Yeah.
and that's not private. Like, is that for a reason?
Yeah, because I like to have, like, on one page, it's very constructed. It's showing just my niche. But if you want to get to know me more, you can go to the other page and get to know me more.
Gotcha. So
On, like, a more personal level.
you try to use it as like a funnel from
It is a funnel.
yours to your
Eventually,
personal.
I'd love to do more with it, but time and effort.
Because sometimes I see that you collab the two.
So yeah, sometimes I want to post something that, like, I wanted to go on my personal page, but I wanted to go on my other page too. So I'm like, two birds with one stone.
Gotcha. All right, let's see if Mr. Page is private. Okay, not private. So
Okay, now we're getting somewhere because all these other people were from out the country or something.
not gonna lie, he seems like your type of vibe.
No,
No?
he's not.
What?
With the hat, he is.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Let me. Nice. Okay, he's 23, same age as me, from Kansas, Wichita.
Gotcha.
Bubbles. Okay, he likes tattoos. He likes calisthenics like you.
Yeah.
So that must be why he follows you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Now, initial profile.
One like. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're like getting that.
Something's off here.
Do likes matter? Or 3,000 followers?
There's just no way you have 3,000 followers and you only follow 100 people. Okay, now I know that you're buying followers.
Is that a turnoff?
Yes, because why are you doing that for? That's crazy. And you're only getting 3 likes on your posts. You don't have any friends, any family. I don't need you to have 1,000 likes, but that's crazy.
How do you feel
You're
about
perching your lips.
men who take selfies and post them?
Yeah, I hate the way that it's just like one selfie per post. Why does his teeth look like that right there?
I don't know.
His the lips are juicy. I'll give you that. But why are you perching them? They're already big. Could he be gay?
I don't know. is that the vibe you're getting?
His profile is giving me that he's gay.
Gotcha. Why is that? Is it the lips? Is it the selfies? Or
For instance, keep going down.
skin's too smooth?
No, it's not the skin or that one. It's giving a man from Atlanta for sure.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, you're not appealing to the female gaze, you're appealing to the male gaze.
This will be because anytime I see a man perching their lips, just like how they come for Drake. He's a straight man or whatever, like he gets girls, but like when he be posted up on Instagram perching his lips, they come for him.
Yeah.
We're gonna come for you too. Because why are you perching your lips for? And why are you posting so many selfies that offer nothing?
Yeah. He might actually be in Atlanta. I can't tell.
That would add up.
So yeah, too many selfies. I think you could take more candid shots. If
enjoy your life whatsoever.
Yeah. Hide your likes. I would not recommend that you keep these likes public. Hide them for how many we're getting.
Yeah, 3 likes. Just go ahead and hide that.
Yeah. And you recommend that he archive or delete these, right?
I feel like a man should have 1 selfie on their page in the mix of, a feed of posts. 1 selfie to show maybe like a little family moment, to show they're well-rounded, maybe show them with their friends, maybe something work-related if you have like a job you actually are proud of, and call it a day.
Cool.
A little grill moment. I'd eat that up.
Yeah.
Like you on the grill making a little meal. Yeah.
Okay, so got some work to do, man. But that's all we have for today. Kyla, where can they find you? I mean, you could share whatever you personally would want to share, if you want to share anything.
Sure, yeah. So if you're looking to come to Orlando or you live in Orlando, I show things to do and eat around Orlando at The Orlando Queen on Instagram and TikTok. And if you're looking for just a little lifestyle, little moment, my name is Kyla Sine.
Gotcha. All right, check her out. I'm going to see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.